Hi everybody, welcome to another evening with Sips. Tonight, we're taking a look at Prison Architect, again, because it's officially released now. It's out of early access. It's officially version 1.0 now. It's out there. I'm sure they're still updating it and adding stuff to the game, but it's been a long time coming for this game. This game has been out for quite some time now, and has gone through lots and lots of changes. I personally haven't played it for probably 6 months to a year, and I've been interested in getting back into it again recently. There are a lot of new changes in the game. I haven't really been keeping up, and I'm probably not going to be able to get to them straight away without actually building a big whopping prison. One thing I did notice, however, is that there's a campaign now. There never used to be one before, at least not last time I played it. We can actually do like campaign missions and unlock cutscenes and stuff, which to me sounds great. So today, we're going to check out Death Row. We've been contracted to build an execution chamber at this prison in time for scheduled execution of one of their inmates. This sounds great. I think there's like the story behind it, which probably made up the original tutorial for the game. So why not, right? Let's check it out. It's Prison Architect. This game is amazing. If you don't already own it, you really should think about owning this game. It is really fun. If you've ever wanted to build your own prison and lock people up into a room and force them to watch the Golden Girls on repeat forever, because there is that mechanic in the game, then this is the game for you. If that doesn't appeal to you, I don't know what will. Anyway, let's try it. Death Row, play. Here we go. Oh man, this is so cool. Look at this. Oh yeah, here we go. It's the big time. That Lando Calrissian and most of the Jacksons are all locked up here today. Boys Roach, Shelley, Brown. The janitors are doing their janiteering. Looks like some toilets are being installed in cell block something. We could skip all this, but the hell would we want to? I mean, this is pretty awesome. Look at that. Hogarty. We got the jail bus. It's just turned up. And it looks like some more toilets are being delivered. And Pigeon, Halloran, Keeble, and a couple of other people have just turned up. Wow, this is quite the prison, actually. Whoever built this one knew what they were doing. I don't know if you've ever seen any of my prisons, but they are really not as good as this. Oh, look at that. Walter White himself, before he lost all of his hair, was talking to... Oh, man. Look at that. It's quite a nice prison, actually. Oh, it's all flooding back. Hello? This is a tough one. This is the CEO talking to me. There's a prisoner incarcerated at this facility who's been convicted of a double murder and sentenced to death. That is a tough one. That's where we come in. We've been contracted to construct an execution chamber in time for the guy's big day. Alright, no problem. I guess this like eases you into the game. Maybe I could have done with playing this before I made like Detention Center X. I don't know if you remember that. Anyway, the CEO, this is where I want the new facility to be built. Oh look, he's put up a couple of illuminated dildos up in the yard to mark out where he wants the execution chamber to be built. Okay, the first step with any project like this is to construct the building itself, with enough space inside to fit an execution room and a holding cell. Alright, fine. So let's get started. Construct a new building here. Construct a building to house the execution facility. We will also need an entrance to the new execution facility. Build a large jail door into the south wall. Oh, okay. No problem. Oh man, this is pretty cool actually. I mean, I have played this game before, but it's just nice actually having the... Look, I can't even do it still. I'm so dumb. Okay, we need a large jail door as well. Alright, it's all flooding back to me. Yes? So I'm kind of busy building a prison right now, the CEO, but okay, fine. Hello? Oh, your workmen are responsible for the construction of buildings. Yeah, I know that. They'll collect the steel and concrete from this storeroom and take it to the construction site. They'll use those raw materials to build the foundations and framework of your new building. This is the slowest part of construction, so you should plan ahead when building a new facility. While we wait, take a look around. Use WASD or the arrow keys to move around and use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Alright, we know all about this already. Okay, these guys are merrily building the execution chamber. Oh man, it's nice actually inheriting like a fully functional prison already. I like what they've done with the showers here. Alright, so apparently another feature that they've added to this game is you can sort of like take on the role of Clint Eastwood in that movie. Remember that movie where he escapes from Alcatraz? I think the actual movie was called Clint Eastwood Escapes from Alcatraz. Anyway, you can put yourself into a prison and escape from it. So you can like test out your own security and stuff. I don't know how they do that. Like I think if I was to escape from this prison, for instance, I would hide myself in one of these big tubs. I would just curl up in the fetal, get into one of those big tubs, hope that one of these guys doesn't notice that that tub that he's taking out to the trash cans weighs like probably about 180 pounds or so, and also features like a 6'4" man curled up in the fetal position, hiding inside the tub. If it goes unnoticed, then I think that would be my way out, because I don't think the garbage area is under lockup. Look, deliveries isn't anyway. So inside the building, I want a cell and an execution room. Partition the space by constructing some brick walls. Okay, fine. I like when the game tells me what to do. This is nice, actually. All right, we need some brick walls here, like here and here and here and here as well. All right, fine. Get to it. Actually, we can speed it up a little bit because I've actually played this game before. This is quite fun, actually. I'm looking forward to the rest of the campaign. I hope they make you do like all sorts of stuff, like, yeah, now you gotta make Checkpoint Charlie, and you gotta steal all of the sharpened toothbrushes from, you know, Prisoner Murtaugh, who is on like a shanking spree. He's just shanking everybody as they come in and out of the jail, and nobody has survived. Does this mean that we're actually gonna ice a guy in the execution chamber? Look, I'm not sure how I feel about the death penalty. I don't think the game takes that into account, though. Now add large jail doors to those dividing walls. Okay, you can rotate an object before place by clicking the middle mouse button or press R. I knew this as well. Okay, fine. All of these things I knew, but I'm gonna do it anyway. There we go. All right, we've got the jail doors. These dudes just have to go outside, pick them up from the yeah. See, look, I told you, the garbage isn't under lockdown. So look, the whole thing comes out here with me in it. They leave it here, and then, haha, see you later, suckers. I run across the road and into like a sewage drainage ditch, and it's raining out, and I've got all my chess pieces, you know, in a Ziploc bag tucked under my scrotum, and, you know, all the rest of it. You know, like every cliche from every jail movie ever. The CEO, that's looking good. We now need to designate rooms within those spaces. Okay, fine. Designate a cell in the smaller area where our condemned inmate will live. No problem. Then designate the execution room itself in the larger area. Okay, fine. Alright, so we need an execution. There we go. And a cell. Now, for a cell to be a cell, of course, we're going to need some stuff. Those new rooms have requirements before they become functional. This guy's all business. The cell needs a bed and a toilet. The execution room requires the electric chair. Oh, nice. That's fucking gonna be so sweet. Look at that. I love how the bed, toilet, and electric chair are all like really close to each other. Alright, the bed has to go here. The toilet has to go here. Should we make it facing the wall? Because that would be really funny. I don't think we should, actually. We'll have it facing the bed. So that, you know, you can do like this little maneuver where you lay on your front, your feet are at the end here, your head is here, and you just sort of slip down, stand up, fall backwards onto the toilet, and you do your poop in the middle of the night. Why not, right? Alright, and the electric chair. Is there no viewing room for all this? Come on, tell me there's got to be a viewing room. I think we're also going to have to hook it all up, right? With, you know, electricity and plumbing stuff. How do you do that again? Is it emergencies? No, it's emergencies. Oh my god. Fire engine, riot police, and paramedics? That's pretty cool. Objects? No, it's, is it materials that it comes under? Or is it utilities? It's locked. We can't skip ahead to the plumbing and electrical systems, sadly. And look, it's slowed the game down as well. Why has it done that? We want to quickly build a chair, an electric chair, and also a toilet. Okay, here comes like the 50th toilet delivered to the jail today. What is this jail even called? I have no idea. Okay, fine, anyway. Incoming call from the CEO. Yeah, what's up? That's the essentials taken care of, but there are still a few improvements you could make. It's up to you, though. These aren't strictly required. It depends how much you care about your prisoners and their environment. Nah, not really, as it turns out. Look at this. Needs a little bit of a wipe, I think, inside. The cell itself could be improved with an outward-facing window and a small bookshelf. Can you actually put that into a cell and does it work? And the facility would look better with a higher quality floor material, like wooden floorboards or mosaic tiles. Alright, we don't want anything super conductive, though, because we have to bear in mind there is an electrical chair there. Outside, you could add some lighting and a paved pathway if you think it needs it. Yeah, you know what? It probably does need it, but I don't know. Do we really mind? I think like, oh, here's the guy. This is the double murder guy. Maybe we're going to find out more about him. This is the man in question, Edward Romsey, a teacher once, would you believe? I'm pretty sure that this has all been in the original tutorial of the game, but now, like, comprises part of the campaign. Well, whatever, it's fine. It's not our place to decide if he deserves this. The law has made that decision. We're just here to do a job. Once you are satisfied the facility is ready, you can begin the prisoner transfer to his new cell. Simply click on the Polaroid in his cell to initiate the transfer. Oh, nice. Okay, fine. I will do that as soon as we're ready. Let's get this place tarted up big time. Okay, let's go to objects. We're going to need a window. Let's have the window that faces, like, out here so that he can see everybody enjoying themselves in the yard while he's waiting. We could do with some lights, like, out here. And maybe, like, some lights, what, like, here? I'm going to say here because we're going to get some paths. Alright, we're going to get some paving stones. Look, we're going to have a path that leads all the way to here and then does the loop into here. It's going to be real nice. I don't know what this stuff here is. I guess it's like part of the tile or something. Part of the paving stone. Anyway, these guys are setting up the lights. It looks like we're already hooked up with the electricity and the plumbing. We haven't had to do that ourselves. Should we get a little bit of grass in here? I think, yeah. I think having some nice grass around the execution chamber is a must. So that everybody thinks it's a really happy place, but in reality, guess what? It's not so happy. Like, a guy is actually going to die in there. You can believe that. Okay. Get these guys to lay the grass. Speed things up a little bit as well. Come on, hurry up with the grass. It's nice that you can actually put, like, some, like, fresh grass down. It looks like a tennis court. Maybe that's what the prisoners need. Maybe they need to get their tennis on in a major way out here. Make them feel better about incarceration. You know, they have some time to reflect and think about all of the bad stuff they did out there in society. And they can settle all of their internal feuds with a game of tennis. Just like at Wimbledon, when all those guys turn up and they're really angry. Shout all the time every time they do a serve and they get an ace and stuff. Alright, what else do we need? Oh yeah, bookshelf. I don't know why we have to give this guy a bookshelf, but we're going to do it anyway. Fine, here you go. You can have your own books inside your jail cell. And we're almost ready for the transfer. Yeah, let's just wait for the bookshelf to actually go in so that nobody actually has to talk to this guy. Because I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to talk to somebody who's done a double murder. Actually, having said that, maybe I would. I would like to ask him lots of questions about, like, why he did it and, you know, what was going through his mind at the time. Was it just like a blind, like, homicidal rage? Or, you know, was he thinking about, you know, the song Spanish Flea by Herb Alpert and just killing people at the same time sort of thing? These are all, like, valid questions as well. Like, to get inside the mind of a murderer, I think takes some big cojones. Okay, fine. What's this? Redo the flooring with higher quality materials. That we still have not done. Shall we do that? Let's give it some wooden floors, like the guy said. It's an optional, but, you know, we want to go out with a bang here. And, of course, this guy is definitely going out with a big bang. And I think when prisoners get electrocuted, if they up the voltage too much, their heads explode as well. Which is, well, pretty awkward, actually. You know, the viewing room has a window for that reason. So that when the guy's head explodes, you know, much like the Death Star, Star Wars, and the guts go flying everywhere, and little pieces of brain and stuff are just sort of, like, slowly oozing down the... oozing down the viewing glass. People feel very satisfied that justice has been served. Alright, fine. Let's click on the little Polaroid. The chief. Hey, chief, what's up? Oh, here we go. It's transfer time. Yeah, that's right. You've been a really, really bad boy. Yeah, don't shed one tear for this guy. He's a stone cold killer. Guilty as charged. He even confessed. Want to hear his description of what he did? I don't know. Like, the music's taken, like, a bit of a sinister turn. I don't know if I do, actually. It's juicy stuff. It was around 11 p.m. The lights were already on. I knew she was home. Uh-oh. Oh, shit, look at this. Oh, this is pretty cool, actually. Well, I mean, he's about to kill someone, so I don't know how cool that is, but yeah, it's nice with the stories. I've never done this before. Oh, wow, look at this, like, house. They've used, like, all the assets from the game. Look, there's a bathtub. Hey, hang on a second. So if there's an actual bathtub, like, in the game, or... Oh. Oh. Jesus. What's that guy have? Why is my wife having sex with Willem Dafoe? Edward, I knew I'd catch you two here. Oh, I see. Edward's wife, Susan. Edward! Don't. Just don't. What are you going to do? Susan? I'm not being funny. What do you think he's gonna fucking do? Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, yeah, here they are. Look at that. Dead on the side here. Alright, well, there goes Susan and Willem Dafoe. They're both dead. Looks like Edward did it. confessed to it as well. Wow, shot them both in the head, too. That was, I think that was pretty strategic, actually. The cover-up. Oh my god. Gee whiz. Okay, so now Edward is gonna get the chair for doing this. I mean, Susan was cheating on him, the bitch. It's gotta be said. But, you know, maybe it's not enough to warrant, you know, him shooting two people. Clear as day, if you ask me, he deserves every volt he's gonna get. All men deserve forgiveness, even him. Are you so sure in yourself that you could deal out such final judgment? Oh, see, this is it. This is the moral dilemma. Catching your wife with another man is no excuse for what he did. And he went there with a loaded gun, knowing he'd find them together. That's double premeditated murder. True. He's done nothing but cooperate with the authorities. This state is making an example of him. If he'd committed his crime 100 miles north, he'd be looking at life imprisonment instead. How is that justice? Do you want a guy like this running free? I'll sleep just fine at night when I know he's gone. I would love the chief to turn around and be like, hey, you know, that chair is not going to be used right after Edward's done with it. Do you want to turn in it too? I don't think you'd ever do that, though. Well, I don't know if you can actually threaten a priest with the electric chair for no reason. I think it's actually against the law. Anyway, good work so far. This is the CEO. However, there is one problem. The execution room isn't functioning yet because it doesn't have any power. Well, duh, we knew that. We need to connect it to the electrical supply. Yeah, shit. Alright, here we go. Fine. I mean, I know how to do this. I was willing to do it, like, some time ago. It seems kind of weird that we're taking this guy to the cell. We haven't even hooked up the power yet. We are now viewing the prison in utilities mode, which shows us the electrical wiring layout for the entire prison. Great. Each building in the prison is connected to the power grid by these thick underground electrical cables. Yeah, I know. Here they are. Look at that. We've got enough juice to, run San Francisco, I think. Power is provided by the prison by the substation, which draws electricity from the national grid. Oh, okay. I guess San Francisco's already covered then. Just the national grid. Oh, look, we've got some brownouts over here. As you can see, this entire wing of prison cells is without power. All of the lights are out. To fix this problem, we first need to switch into utilities mode to understand why the lights are without power. Oh, I see. Look. Looks like they haven't hooked it up with power. The nearest electrical cable is too far away. Our engineers can't complete the wiring for this area. Extend the electrical cables nearby to cover this wing of the prison. Yeah, okay, fine, we'll do that. Now, this is actually pretty nice. I wish I would have done this beforehand, but I am like a pro at this game now, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, we're going to do this as well. Look, we're going to hook it all up while we're here. Connect the rooms to the electrical supply. Connect the rooms to the electrical supply. Connect the rooms to the electrical supply. When you're done that, connect the rooms to the electrical supply, and then finally connect the rooms to the electrical supply. Okay, great. I think we've got all of that under control. Let's go into like warp 9 mode. Here we go. Look, all the little chefs are in here. They're getting tired. They're cooking away. They're getting ready for the great big Christmas blast. That's right. It's like processed turkey for everybody. And there wasn't any cranberry sauce, so you have to use strawberry jam instead. Incoming call. Alright, fine. Lights aren't the only thing that needs power. Your new electric chair does too. I already hooked it up. Use the power cables to connect the execution facility to the power grid. I've done it already. Oh man. You know what? I've never actually made an execution chamber before. The electric chair itself is a special type of electrical item. It requires its own dedicated power line. You'll need to connect it up directly with mains cables. Yeah, no problem. Oh, really? Hello? We're almost done, I think. We should test the new execution room at least once before we try to use it, though. Okay. I'm just going to turn it on for a few seconds, make sure everything is okay. Wait, did the lights dim and stuff? Oh, shit. I hope not. Oh, look. Oh, no. Look. Look, you've done it, CEO. Well, that didn't work. Looks like we drew too much power and tripped a circuit breaker in the power station. The whole prison is dark. We're going to need more juice to be able to handle the power spike that the electric chair generates. Alright. No problem. First, we need to turn the power back on. This is a two-step process. Switch the power station back on by clicking on it and selecting switch on in the main menu that appears. Then build 3 more capacitors so we have enough power capacity to handle the electric chair. Once you've done that, test the electric chair again by clicking on it and selecting switch on in the menu. No problem. Alright, so we need some capacitors. He said to bake 3 more, didn't he? Okay, 3 more. And we switch this back on. Here it goes. Okay, it's back up and running. We just need the capacitors to be delivered now. And then we have to test the chair again. Let's speed things up. Come on. Get in here with those capacitors. Why do they use a jail door for this? I guess we don't want prisons coming in here and just like, you know, shoving stuff into this generator, like, you know, a spoon or a toothbrush, or in the worst case, their dick. That would be awful. Okay, fine. Let's test the chair again by switching it on. Alright, switch on the chair. Done. We switched it on, and we haven't blacked out the entire prison. Well done. I believe we are finished with this job. What happens now is out of our hands. We did a professional job, and that's important in our business. Try not to worry about what happens next. Well, I can't stop thinking about it. Oh my god. Oh, look, there's a Jesus cross asset in the game as well. Can you actually build this, like, later on in the game if you build a chapel and stuff? Wait, can you actually build a chapel? I can't even remember. I think you must be able to make a chapel. Alright, here comes Edward. Father, forgive me, for I have sinned. I shot Susan and William Defoe while they were riding each other relentlessly in our marital bed. Please forgive me. I kind of feel sorry for Edward, actually. What a shitty deal he's received. Can I help you? ... Oh, he's covered in blood. Oh, this is back in time. I see. Are you looking for forgiveness? I don't know. I have to do something. I can't live with the things I've done. He's still covered in blood. You have to turn yourself in. Whatever you've done, you cannot evade the consequences. You will never be able to live with yourself until you face up to your past. I want to go back. I want to forgive her. I want her to forgive me. God will forgive you, no matter what you have done, if you ask him to. But you must answer for your crimes in the eyes of the law. There's no other way. Oh, shit. Here you go, Edward. It's time to, it's cooking time. It is time, Edward. You have done the right thing, even though this world will not forgive you for it. You will be with God soon, and he will have the final judgment on you. Jeez, that is harsh as shit. Alright, Edward. We've tested this thing. We flicked the switch, and guess what? The whole jail didn't power down. Well, technically it did the first time, but we made some adjustments to the capacitors, and now it won't. So, it's a pretty much 100% thing. You are probably going to die in this electrical chair today. I'm sorry about this. Anyway, here we go. So is this like a cutscene? Do we unlock this cutscene for completing this part of the tutorial? Because I like that. I like unlocking stuff. I wonder what the next part of the thing is. The next part of the campaign. Be interesting to see, actually. Maybe they teach you just more about, like, making a kitchen and making a yard and, you know, giving weight machines to the guys. Oh, fuck. Are we going to see all of this play out? This is crazy. Oh, where's the switch? Is it back here? Do you have any final words, Edward? Oh, shit. He's got the mask on and everything. Susan, no! Oh, somebody went into your room. Edward Romsey, you have been found guilty of 2 counts of murder in the 1st degree. The penalty is death. Do you have anything to say? Fuck you, Susan! Susan, I'm sorry. Oh, man. Rip. Rip in peace, Edward. Or, well, maybe not. I don't know. I guess it depends on how you feel about what he did to Susan and Willem Dafoe. Anyway, so I guess that's like the tutorial complete, or the first part of the campaign, and we unlock some cutscenes, I think. This is what I'm hoping for. Look, I never really appreciated this side of the game. It's really cool, actually. It's well done. It's really neat. I hope the rest of the missions are like this, too. Like characters and stories and stuff. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Chapter 2. Palermo. Alright, this one I had not seen. Oh, God. Holy shit. Wow, look at this. There's a crisis brewing at one of our other facilities. Someone started a fire in the prison kitchen. The priority is to put it out, stop any casualties, and prevent more damage. Use the emergency services button in the toolbar to call the fire brigade. Get this fire under control before it burns the whole prison down. Alright. Come on, fire engines. We need you big time. Holy shit. Oh my god. That is quite the fire. Alright, here we go. Watch out, everybody. Here come the emergency services. Don't steal the fire extinguishers. Okay, no, there's no goons out here. It's fine. All right, listen, fireman. Right click the... Oh, okay, look it. You can, like, actually go in here and, like, tell them to do stuff. All right, you're going to have to go here. You're going to have to, like, maybe go here. This is sweet. Holy shit. All right, what are you doing just standing around? We need to get this thing under control. You're going to have to start for... Look, we're going to sandwich this fire into submission, okay? Here, you go up here. We're going to work our way in. Is anybody in the building? Are there any dogs or children in these buildings? Because we will rescue you. All right. Now, come on. There he goes. He's putting it out. Oh, this is fucking awesome. Look at this. Is so cool. Do we need another fire truck, do you think? Or is one going to cut it? I don't know. I feel like we kind of got this under control. All right. Move in, rogue leader. That's right. We need to douse this fire lickety-split. Alright, it looks like our team north is moving in as well. Alright, once these like last few little fires are out, you can move in and start working on the inside of the building. Careful that nothing collapses on you, okay? This is really important. We don't want any collapsing debris killing any of the firefighters, okay? We want everyone to get home safe and sound today. Alright, looks like this is all clear. Alright, careful for the... Watch out for the collapsing stuff, like I was saying, right? Oh look, the construction workers are coming in to start moving the rubble already. This is awesome. This is so good. Look at this. This is great. Jesus. I like these little scenarios. They're really cool. Oh, watch out. There's a little bit of a fire there. Alright. Fine. Okay, move in a little bit more. Alright, we got this under control, I feel. Okay, we can move up a little bit. Looks like it's a really big kitchen fire, actually. Let this be a warning to anybody. If you're in your kitchen cooking bacon and stuff, or like stuff that has a lot of grease, watch out, that shit catches fire, and you don't want this to happen, okay? You don't want any like false alarms or anything. We don't want anyone moving in here, like we don't want to waste any firefighters' time, you know? They have like a job to do, a very important job to do. Wow, there's water everywhere. This is crazy. Alright, fireman, come on. We need you to help on this side. Look, there's like a real blazing inferno here. Alright, these guys are really struggling to get this like last little fire out, but it looks like we're gonna just completely swamp it in a sec. Has it been swamped? Okay, you guys got it. Good job. Alright. Move in, Team North. There you go. Move in to support Team South. We're gonna get this fire out. Oh, look at this. It's like totally under control. Hey, look at all these guys are laughing. Oh, look, there's no water as well. It's been a real draw on the resources. And look at the state of this shower room, too. I guess we have to like sort out a lot of stuff in this part of like the scenario. This is pretty awesome. Man, this is so cool. This I definitely have never done. I don't know if this was something that came out in the new release or has been out for a while or whatever, but it's really nice like experiencing something new in a game that you've played like kind of extensively in the past. It's really neat. Hey, look at these guys. Where are they going? Don't let them out. Come on. Oh, they're going for a jog. I see. 18 days without incident. Good for you. That's great. These are the kind of prisoners that we like to have. You know, the ones that don't cause problems. Alright. There we go. The inferno is nearly extinguished. I really like the hoses and stuff too. It's such a nice touch. Look, that looks so cool. Oh man, look at that. It looks like a real fucking crisis. That's amazing. Okay, cool. Alright, these guys are just going for a jog like all around the prison. I think we're going to have our work cut out for us here, but first things first, we have to get the flames extinguished. It looks like all of the workmen are coming in to sort of start dismantling everything as well, which is fine. We actually need them to do that too. Probably going to have to fix up the mess hall. We're going to have to build a new kitchen. It looks like this whole block here doesn't have water, so there's going to be a riot soon. Maybe this whole chapter is just about like the emergency services. Like there's going to be a riot later. We're going to have to get the riot police in and stuff. Nice. Oh shit. We've got an injury. This guy was stuck in the kitchen the whole time. Look, he was doing my trick. He was trying to hide in one of those vats of spinach, and look, half of his prison uniform has been burnt right off of him. My god, there's a survivor in the wreckage. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. Look at that. We got a new Polaroid picture of a survivor. Christ on a crutch. It's Don Palermo. Of all the inmates, it just had to be our mob boss. Oh, wow. Okay. The bad news for him is that budget cuts have meant we have to sack all our permanent doctors. Haha! The good news is our infirmary is still usable. Hire a couple of doctors and they'll take care of Don Palermo whilst we sort this mess out. Oh man. Fuck yeah, this is so good. We need to clear up this mess. Use the bulldoze tool to demolish the ruined cantina kitchen. You need to remove all the debris. There's a bulldoze tool? What the hell? Designate a garbage zone adjacent to the road. Our workmen will dump the wreckage there for the garbage trucks to dispose of. Okay, fine. Finally, can you send those firemen home now that they've done their job? I've added more details on each of these objectives into your to-do list. Anytime you're unsure what to do, highlight the objective and you'll see additional instructions. Okay, cool. Alright, how do we dismiss the firemen? To dismiss an emergency callout, locate the icon on the right-hand side of the screen and click the red X circle button, send them home. Oh, okay. Alright, firemen. You can go home now. Oh, look at that. They're like winding up their hoses and stuff. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we need a garbage zone. No problem. We're going to get a garbage zone designated right here so that we can start dumping the debris. We have to hire a couple of doctors as well. Hire a couple of doctors to staff the infirmary, okay? Alright, we hired a couple of doctors. Now we have to clear out... Oh, bulldoze. Here we go. The bulldoze tool. We have to clear out all of the debris. And we have to clear out all of this debris as well. Let's speed up the time. Okay, and we need some more workmen as well. Hire more workmen to speed up demolition. Alright. I guess we need a lot more workmen. There we go. Alright. No problem. The day-to-day of the prison carries on. It looks like a lot of this stuff is just trash. Look at all of these trash bags coming out of the bulldoze zone into the new garbage zone. Oh, look at all these tables and chairs and benches have been completely demolished. Wooden floors, those went up like there was no tomorrow. As soon as the fire caught them, it spread like crazy and started burning everything up, including Don Palermo's face and part of his shoulder as well. Danger. The overall danger level of your prison, according to your security chief, is high. 1 prisoner say they were well treated. 79 prisoners have serious complaints. I think that's mainly to do with there being no water right now. We might have to put the whole prison into lockdown, but we'll see what the CEO says. Oh man, this is fucking cool. This is so good. I like having like a little bit of direction. I mean, at the same time, I like playing this game like in a sandbox as well. But having a little bit of direction is never a bad thing. And it's fun having like little cutscenes and the Polaroid pictures and stuff. This is pretty neat. Anyway, I'll probably end here. I think you get the gist. The campaign stuff seems pretty cool, and I wanted to check it out anyway, so there you go. It's a bit of the campaign with some of the story and everything. I can come back and do more. I'm more than happy to do that. Prison Architect is something that people keep asking me to come back to and play again, especially now that there's been some changes. I'm more than happy to do another series of this, make like a new prison, you know, maybe theme it sort of differently to the last one that we had, see some of the new changes in the new update or whatever. You'll have to let me know. Leave me a comment, leave me a comment on Reddit as well. I usually check Reddit before I check YouTube comments, so normally when I post a video, like a thread goes up on my subreddit of that video. So leave some feedback in there. If you'd like to see another series of Prison Architect or whatever, we could definitely come back to it. Like I said, it was something I wanted to check out now that it's been released. I wanted to see some of the new updates and everything. I plan on playing it again anyway. So whether I do that in my free time by myself or in videos for you is up to you guys. So there you go. Excellent. Well, as usual, thanks very much for watching. If you want to get this game, you can get it on Steam. It's been out for quite some time, but it's only just gone to version 1.0, which is like their release candidate. It's no longer in early access. As far as early access games go, this one has been solid throughout. It's just been such a great pickup. It's such a good game. Yes? Good work. Thanks, Chief. God, that makes me feel really good. All right, well, like I said, if you want to get this game, grab it on Steam. There's going to be a link in the description anyway so that you can easily get to it. It's always on sale as well. You can normally pick it up for cheap. And value for money, this game definitely delivers if you like this kind of thing. It's a very, very fun game. And I've enjoyed coming back to it after all this time as well. So like I said, leave me some feedback. If you want me to come back and play this a bit more, I'm more than up for doing that. I can stream it if that's the preferred, or I can just put it straight onto YouTube. Either way, getting it streamed will make its way onto YouTube in some way, shape, or form anyway. But if you want it just on YouTube, let me know as well. Great. As usual, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time!